Welcome to the Kryptoness. All right, so many of my friends they ask me, what do I think about allegedly tomorrow first 25% tariffs on goods coming from Canada entering into the US. I usually don't talk about politics, but is this politics? No, it's more economy. So I sometimes I feel that I'm not smart enough to understand those things. And I'm going to explain you why, because to me all that doesn't make sense. All right, so let's start from the basic. So we have two countries. Let's try to compare things. So as you can see, in 2025 population, it should be about 40,126,000, and then Mexico, it's 132,000 to round it up. 132 million, sorry. So let me just say here, can we say that Mexico, they are almost 3 times bigger than Canada, okay? And now, what's the population of United States? 346,500,000. So I would say Canada is about between 11 and 12% of population of United States. So now what the new president is saying, it doesn't agree with the fact that they import more than they export. So it means there is an unbalance. So I don't know if this is valid. This is 2024. US trades in good with Canada, and actually, it's kind of nice. It goes by month, and it says that okay, that was 2024, right? So the total is US exported 322. I think those are billions, because the and so and US imported 377 billions of goods, and there is an imbalance of, let's say, to round it up, 55 billions. And then Trump is saying this is not fair because they are exporting more. No, they're importing more than they export. And then Mia was, what the hell are you talking, man? You're comparing as if a country that is like 12% of your country, and you want them to consume as much as, so like, let's go back to the maths once again. So you want a country that its population, it's 40 millions, you want them to consume as much as 346 millions. If that makes sense. I don't know. To me, it doesn't. Just logic like that. If we are a family of 4, we spend less than a family of 10. So don't blame the family of 4. You can blame them that they didn't make more, like, enough people, but you cannot blame them in yeah. So this is the thing. I'm a little bit off about it. The other thing, yeah, okay, for sure, but now, like, a war economy is a war fair, a war price. It kind of proven that at the end, no one really wins. Everybody at the end, whatever politician do, at the end of the day, who's going to pay for it? It's us, the people who buy stuff from the shelters. So don't, when people, well, I don't want to generalize, but let's say most of the time, politicians, when they do changes, at the end of the day, most of the time, we pay for it. We pay the price, and actually, in this case, we really pay the price. Okay, so this is my view, my opinion on this. I find this is a show. Okay, it's just a show. and I think President Trump liked to do shows. So, and this is a threat, and force a family of 4 to spend like a family of 40. If that even makes sense, I don't know. Maybe I'm not making sense, and please drop down comments. But just going from that basic, that a country that is big or has the size of 12% of another country, how can it be even the trade? I just don't get it logically. Maybe there is another point of view, and then that makes sense. But to me, comparing apple to apple, that's about it. All right, so this is pretty much all I wanted to share my point of view on fares. So at the end of the day, what's going to happen? Yeah, maybe it's going to reinforce Americans' economy, which is already strong. So I don't know what's the need. I think the economy, the finance of US is much stronger than Canadian. So what's going to short term? Yeah, maybe Canada is going to be in a little bit of having hard time. But then that's the thing. How about long term directions? What's going to happen? Well, Canada and US, they've been like neighbors. Like a good neighbor. You're missing coffee, you're knocking on the door in the morning. Hey, yo, bro, I'm missing coffee, can you give me some? Yeah, sure. No problem. That kind of relationship. Now, if you break that relationship, well, what's going to do? Well, Canada is going to say, what the hell, man, this neighbor just flipped. I don't know what's wrong with him, but let me go and find another. Let me check the other neighbors. Maybe they're more friendly now, because this one is giving me attitude, man. So as Canada makes 80% of the trades with US, now it's going to start to try to make more connection with Europe, especially, and it's going to start to create new relationship trading with Europe, and and scaling down of relationship from US. Is it going to happen in 1 month? No, but let's see in the next 5-10 years. Maybe at the end of the day, Canada will prefer to deal with Europe because they're more trustable, and then no one got stabbed in the back or threatened, and then that's it. That's about it. So, and then at the end of the day, well, I do believe Americans, they will lose, because they will have to import goods that they come further, and it's going to cost more. So Canadians are going to pay more because they are going to import. And now, let's face it. Yeah, we do import a lot from US, but everything we buy come from China at the end of the day, right? It's really rare. Any electronic you buy, it really rarely is written made in USA. It's come from China. Microchip are made from Taiwan. Plastics certainly not made, in US or Canada. They come all from, I'm guessing, India or maybe Mexico or China. So at the end of the day, everybody's going to pay more, and this is just a show to make consumer pay more. That's about it. And I do believe sometimes, and I'm talking here in general, when someone assume a position and he feel that he need to make changement, and then he makes some changement, and then he just justify his job by making changements. Now, are those changements positive or negative for his personal point of view, or his portfolio, or his file of person who's being paid? Yes, I look, this year I did this, I did that, I did change this, I did change that. It justify, okay, how much you earn, how much we pay you, 200K, 500K, So, okay, you did all this changement, okay, so he's working hard, this guy, so okay, let's continue with him. Now, are those changements positive or negative? For that person, he doesn't care. He just justify that, his job, he did get paid, and he did some changement, and that's his work, he's done. That justifies pay, but not necessarily improving things. Many companies are like that, mine as well, And yeah, that's the sad direction that companies are taking, honestly. Hiring unexperienced people, and they make decisions. They don't know exactly what they're doing. They think they know, but then they don't. And after, they just jeopardize the direction of a company in general, speaking. All right, so this is my 2 cents on this subject. As you can see, I'm not pro or against. I'm just saying, actually, I'm kind of against, because at the end of the day, it's always the us that we pay more. But well, I will be pleased if you drop down any comments. What's your point of view? Does even make sense? Do I make sense? Or maybe I'm totally wrong. 40 million country people, how can they import as much as 430, 40 millions? I don't get it. All right, so hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And once again, don't forget, if you have something to say, drop in the comments. I'm open for discussions. I'm always wide open, and this is why, human beings are great, because we're able to talk and share a point of view, and we grow together. So this is a great way of opening our horizon, keeping always our mind open, make us better person, able to communicate, to debate with respect. Yeah, that's what I like. And then those things often don't 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 happen with respect, and that's what I don't like. Okay, have a good day. Bye.